food.
Oh, wow.
The supermarkets are full of it, from the exotic to the everyday.
It looks like some kind of gherkin party.
But how much do we really know about the grub we eat?
The mother of all lager.
We'll be travelling the world,
Roadblock ahead. All normal on a food unwrapped.
tasting everything we can,
A donut with bacon on.
Oh, I'm in crumpet heaven.
and taking on any challenge. To reveal the secrets behind the food on our plates.
The most delicious thing I've ever had.
Coming up, some of our favourite food unwrapped stories. I'm in Italy capturing the essence of Earl Grey tea.
I'm getting my hands dirty in Israel.
American presidents. Colour.
And I find the world is my oyster in Jersey.
So these are all oysters. Oysters as far as the eye can see.
Just about.
First, Earl Grey.
Would you know where Earl Grey flavour comes from in tea?
Honestly,
Yeah.
no. The flavour.
Yeah, you know, it's got a special flavour. It's a bit citrusy. It's a bit kind of floral.
What is the flavour that gives it that funny taste?
I wouldn't know, I'm afraid.
It's weird, isn't it?
Earl Grey is a blend of which has been flavoured with the addition of oil of bergamot.
What's a bergamot?
No idea.
Well, it does seem to be on the packets. But what is it exactly? I'm off to Italy, to a region that grows an incredible 90% of the world's supply. We touch down in Reggio, aka the city of bergamot, and drive an hour east to a bergamot field.
Just arrived in the plantation. Look at there's trees everywhere.
But I'm wondering which part of these trees gives you bergamot. I've arranged to meet the owner, a fella called Fabio.
I'm Jim.
Buongiorno, come stai?
Nice to see you. What is this bergamot here?
Questo è il bergamotto.
So it's the fruit they use.
When I look at it on the trees, it sort of looks like a funny-shaped lemon.
No, bergamotto è un agrume antichissimo.
Can we cut one open and taste it?
Wow, look at that.
It smells like a lemon, but looks like an orange. It's even you laughing as well. I gotta say, very, very bitter. So how do you turn it into something so fragrant that you can put into tea to make Earl Grey?
Vieni che ti faccio vedere.
Fabio's factory processes 1,000 crates of these bitter fruits each day.
Here we go.
First, the bergamot are washed.
So what's happening here?
Fatti grattugi il bergamotto.
It's like a great big cheese grater. Oh, here they come. Wow, that looks so weird. So tell me, why have you taken all the skin off?
L'abbiamo tolta per estrarre l'olio essenziale.
The pulp is used in marmalades, and their juice is sold all over Italy. But the Earl Grey taste comes from the oil found in the peel.
Smells incredible. It's starting to smell a bit like Earl Grey now.
Per fare 1 chilogrammo ci vogliono circa 200 kg di frutto, che equivalgono a circa 1000 bergamotti.
Wow, that's incredible. So it really is liquid gold then?
Sì, è un prodotto di grande valore.
Can I drink? No. Too expensive.
1 kilo costs over 200 quid. So why aren't we paying the earth for our Earl Grey? And how do they get an oil into the tea bags? Back in the UK, I head to Burnley to see how a flavour manufacturer puts the bergamot bang in our bags.
Hey, Jim, I'm Tony.
Tony and his team supply tea manufacturers with flavouring. But what do they do with the expensive bergamot oil to ensure affordable Earl Grey tea?
You've got a combination of flavours with the bergamot oil to make an Earl Grey flavouring.
So what would happen if you made your tea then just with bergamot?
It'd be too expensive. So what you do, you actually blend a combination of the citrus flavours together with the bergamot.
And every tea manufacturer, do they have their own recipe when it comes to Earl Grey?
Yes, everyone has individual recipes.
Right.
The more expensive the tea bag, the more bergamot oil will be used. The budget bags can contain no real bergamot at all, just a replica flavour made from cheaper citrus fruits.
So once you've got all these oils, what happens next?
I'll take you through to the second step.
They now need to transform this oily substance into something dry you can bung in a bag.
We're going to blend an Earl Grey emulsion together.
To do this, they whiz up water with a binding agent. Then comes the all-important citrus oil concoction, including the bergamot oil.
So this emulsion we're making, how many tea bags will it make?
It will make approximately 1 million tea bags.
1 million tea bags just from this?
Yeah.
Then it's poured into moulds and baked in a vacuum oven for over 22 hours until it's completely dried out. Here's one he made earlier.
It's like a million miles away from tea bags right now, isn't it?
It's then smashed up.
That is so bizarre. A bit like breaking bergamot, isn't it?
Then these aromatic rocks are granulated.
That's what's going into the final tea bag.
Wow, look at that. It's basically those granules. So there's not many of them in there, is there? You don't need a lot for that flavour.
What's inside an Earl Grey tea bag is simply bog-standard breakfast tea with a sprinkle of concentrated bergamot flavour.
So can I taste one?
Yes.
This would be like the ultimate Earl Grey.
Very strong. That could go into 20 or 30 tea bags.
I'm popping over the channel to Britain's oyster farming capital.
Hello, Jersey. Just came in on that dinky little plane there. Morning.
Good morning, Kate.
John and Shannon LaSalle are big players in the oyster farming industry.
Where are your oysters, John?
They're just down there, half a mile down the beach, so we just need a short tractor ride.
Jersey's east coast is ideal for farming oysters.
Right, this is where we work. It's a nice day at the office.
It boasts some of the cleanest waters in Europe, and a huge tidal range means every time the tide goes out, vast stretches of beach are revealed.
This is incredible. This is not what I was expecting out here. So these are all oysters. Oysters as far as the eye can see.
Just about, yes, yeah. There's about 100 tonnes in this area.
100 tonnes?
There's about 100 tonnes here, which would be about 1 million oysters.
1 million oysters.
Yeah.
Really?
Each of these bags contains around 180 oysters. Laid out on these oyster beds, they feed on the algae-rich sea every time the tide comes in.
Can we get in a bag and have a closer look?
Yes, of course. These are about 2 years old, and they're just about ready for sale.
2 years old? It takes 2 years to get it that big.
Yeah, they grow very quickly, though.
So what type of oyster are these?
That's a Japanese Pacific oyster.
So we're stood in the middle of the English Channel, and yet all your oysters are from the Pacific.
Originally, yes.
Japanese Pacific oysters are also known as rock oysters, and we Brits eat over 15 million of them every year.
Why do you choose to grow an oyster that isn't native to Jersey?
There was no choice. The natural flat oyster that used to grow in these waters, they died out very suddenly.
Oh, I can't wait to try one, John. Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful oyster.
They're lovely, aren't they?
Let's have a little try.
We're in October, so it should be safe.
Oh, that's delicious.
Very good, aren't they?
Mmm. Really good.
So what does John reckon to all these cautionary tales?
So tell me about this old wives' tale. Why is it the case that some people tell you oysters should only be eaten in a month which contains an R?
Sometimes old wives' tales have got an element of truth in them. As these summer months warm up, the oysters will spawn. It's a natural thing for them to do.
Spawning is when the oyster reproduces, releasing eggs or sperm.
And are they kind of milky when they're in there?
When they're about to, on the point of spawning, yes. They go very milky and it looks like milk. You can still eat it, it won't hurt you, but it doesn't taste quite so good either.
So historically, we didn't eat oysters from May until the end of August because they just didn't taste that good.
How come I see oysters available all year round?
Well, some oysters are bred now that don't actually reproduce, so they won't spawn in the summer months.
Huh? So if this oyster never has babies, I'm a bit confused. How does it even exist?
I think that's a question for the hatchery.
How do you produce an animal that can't reproduce? The more I think about it, the weirder it gets. John sent me to northwest France, to the hatchery that supplies him with these sterile oysters.
Bonjour.
Nice to meet you.
Jeremy Lawal and his colleagues are pioneers in the field of oyster breeding.
Look at those! Gosh, they're minuscule, aren't they? So right here, this is a sterile oyster that will never reproduce in its life.
Never.
These baby sterile oysters, when mature, can be eaten in any month of the year.
You've ultimately created an oyster, which is like a satsuma without seeds.
Yep. It's kind of a revolution for the oyster industry.
This incredible process begins with a normal, fertile female oyster.
So you take an oyster that you'd find in nature, like this one.
Like this one? It's a female. To breed with a tetraploid, because tetraploids are males.
Tetraploids?
Yeah.
That sounds like the stuff of science fiction.
Tetraploids are genetically bred male oysters, which only produce sterile offspring. These sterile baby oysters are then raised on the finest algae and held in vast nurseries.
How many oysters have you got in here?
500 million oysters inside this building.
Jeez.
At 5 months old, they are ready to be shipped to farms all over the world.
Look at those. Perfectly formed, just a miniature version.
Seems a bit drastic. I'm headed way out west to the region famed for its clotted cream, Cornwall.
Morning.
Good morning, Matt. Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nick Rodder's family have been clotting their cream for over 100 years.
Now, Nick, you're the king of Cornish clotted cream. How'd you make it?
Come on, Matt, let's go inside and I'll show you how.
There's only one ingredient.
To make great cream, you need to have great milk.
And right on cue, this gentleman with his enormous spanner delivers fresh milk from over 40 local dairies. Over 1 million litres arrives here every single week. It's piped into the factory and goes for a spin.
What's going on in here, then?
This is the all-important machine. This is where we take the cream out of the milk.
Inside this centrifuge, the milk is spun at 15,000 revolutions per minute until the cream separates from the milk.
This is the cream straight from the separator now. It's coming out, it's like liquid gold.
So why is it that colour?
Well, Matt, it's actually beta-carotene, which is an element which we find in the grass.
Beta-carotene is a pigment found in plants. When grass is eaten by cows, the beta-carotene is transferred to the fat molecules within their milk.
OK, so the pasture land is a key ingredient into creating that golden clotted cream.
It's the diet of the cows that gives it that rich golden colour.
This cream is around 60% fat, therefore quite high in beta-carotene, which gives it that pale yellow hue. But where's that bright yellow we see in the shops?
Well, Matt, this is the key stage of the process where all the magic happens. We gently bake the cream.
Bake it?
Bake it.
Really?
Yep.
The high temperatures cause the fat molecules to rise to the top, concentrating all the beta-carotene and creating a bright yellow crust.
The light fats have just gently floated to the top and it's got that beautiful golden yellow colour.
You can really see that beta-carotene coming through, can't you? Really, really strong yellow colour.
The pots are then chilled overnight to set them, and then they're scone ready.
So this is it?
This is it, final product.
I'll just have a little nibble.
Very good.
Back to clotted cream. Now I've discovered how they turn milk into this gorgeous golden goo.
So why is it that distinctive colour?
It's actually beta-carotene, which we find in the grass.
It turns out this orangey pigment can be extracted and is added to a whole host of foods to colour them. But how do they do it? Time for a trip to Israel. This part of the world is known for its arid landscapes, not lush pastures. So where is all the beta-carotene coming from? I'll tell you, it's algae, and I've come to meet Professor Ami Benamont.
How are you?
Thank you.
Right, so you are an algae farmer, is that right?
We call it applied phycologist.
OK, OK. Could you show me around?
This network of canals is home to over 4 million gallons of algae-rich water.
What is special about algae?
It's very special because of making very high beta-carotene. The result of high salt and high light gives a beta-carotene.
Exposing green algae to the powerful sun's rays and extremely salty water, 6 times saltier than seawater, makes the algae produce an orange pigment to protect itself from the harsh environment. known, of course, as beta-carotene.
All plants like to be green.
Yeah.
But we push them, we force them to be orange.
Okay.
So they must make the carotene, otherwise they will die by photooxidation. Each milliliter have about 1 million cells.
This strain of algae is the richest source of beta-carotene on the planet. It takes just 2 or 3 days to cultivate it, and then it's ready to harvest.
So this is the concentrated algae, liquid gold. It looks like carrot soup, though.
Then the orange algae soup is simply freeze-dried, and voila!
So this is the finished powder. Looks like cocoa.
It will be okay, don't worry.
Warm, salty seaweed.
If it gets yellow like that...
It's good. That's going to look great.
Wow, that really is orange.
American presidents, colour.
To Earl Grey tea. In Italy, I discovered that the distinctive taste comes from the oil of the bergamot. But it's expensive stuff, so most of our brews contain a naturally derived replica.
Wow, look at that. So there's not many of them in there, is there? You don't need a lot for that flavour.
Now I've worked out the contents of an Earl Grey tea bag, it seems the bag itself is under threat. We've come across a tea entrepreneur who's causing quite a stir on social media with his plans to bin the bag.
I want to see if this guy really deserves all this Twitter hype.
96% of all the tea drunk in Britain is brewed from a bag. So is this just a storm in a teacup? I've come to Surrey to pay Guy Woodall a visit. Hope he's got the kettle on.
Hi there, I'm Jim.
Hi, Jimmy, I'm Guy.
Nice to meet you. No, I'm here for a cup of tea.
Right, let's go.
Right.
Guy's been brewing away in his barn for some time.
Now, when it comes to tea, you're a bit of a nutty professor, aren't you? Because what are you doing?
Tea bags are a compromise as far as I'm concerned. They give you a low-quality cup of tea with a nasty, soggy tea bag to get rid of at the end of it.
How are you going to make the tea?
We're going to use normal loose-leaf tea, proper tea.
Look at that.
Nice bit of Earl Grey. And so what we're going to do is exactly what you would do in a teapot, except we're going to make it about 30 or 40 times more strong.
Once we've made our super strong brew, it goes through a press.
Oh, yeah, look at this. Here it comes. I mean, that's super strong. You'd be able to stand your spoon up in that tea.
Guy makes 100 litres of this mega brew for each batch of instant tea, which is then filtered in this cauldron to remove any lingering tea leaves.
So once the tea's filtered, what happens next?
Next stage is to can it.
You can the tea?
We put it into aerosol cans.
This is the bit I want to see.
Shall I show it to you?
Yeah, do it.
The pasteurised tea goes into sterile sealed aerosol cans, so there's no need for chemical preservatives.
I'm quite sceptical if instant tea can be as good as the fresh tea.
OK.
Do you have a brew off?
OK.
While I pop the bags in the pot and wait for my brew...
Tea bags in there.
It's just a quick squirt from Guy, and then hot water. Instant tea.
And that's done?
I'm done.
For me, it's a 3-minute wait, and I'm ready.
See, my grandfather used to be a tea taster, so I can't mess this up.
Let the blind taste test commence.
This one first.
Now, as tea tasting runs in my family, surely an instant tea in a can will fail to impress my discerning palate. But which one is it?
It's all right.
Cuppa number 2.
Oh, that's a good cup of tea. That's the tea I like.
Terrific.
Was that your tea?
That was my tea.
That was coming out of an aerosol can.
Yep.
That tea dances on your tongue, doesn't it? Yeah, that's blown me away.
Well, I never. But at 3 times the cost of the average cup of Earl Grey, doing away with a bag will cost you.
Earlier, I discovered that oysters can now be eaten all year round thanks to a sterile super oyster.
It's kind of a revolution for the oyster industry.
But sterile rock oysters aren't the only mollusk on the menu. Back in Jersey, I'm en route to meet a chap who's on a one-man mission to bring back the original native oyster.
Nice to meet you.
You too. You too.
I believe you want to see my native oysters.
I do.
There you are.
Tony Legg has spent the last 15 years farming the once abundant European flat oyster.
Is this the original Jersey oyster?
Well, this is the same species as the original Jersey oyster, and the industry was absolutely massive. It was 200,000 tonnes a year in 1860. Because there were so many oysters to be had, fishing boats from all over the place came down here and fished, and they took the oysters away.
The Jersey oyster industry was decimated until the Pacific oyster was introduced.
Why are you so interested in native oysters? I mean, if the Pacific oysters are so easy to grow and farm, why are you investing in this?
It's two different products, two different things. It's two different qualities of experience.
But do they taste any different?
You get the first hit of the salt and the sea, and it's really strong.
This is where the taste, to me, lies and carries on.
That is a taste sensation.
It is.